All right, back at it again with a new video. So today I want to talk about the narcissist and hoovering. Just to get started, let's talk about what is the definition of hoovering and why do narcissists hoover. So hoovering is basically when a person has discarded you. I'm speaking more so with narcissists, but they've discarded you and they've kind of disappeared for a period of time, and you likely have cut this person out of your life, and the person is now using either friends, family, fake accounts, emails, calls, texts, word of mouth, smear campaigns. Who knows? They use a lot of different tactics when it comes to hoovering, but mainly they're trying to regain control over you. Now, hoovering is more so, they have like a two-step process. They want to regain control, but the hoovering part of it, honestly, is them trying to see where you're at mentally in regards to them. So, now I'm gonna tell you straight up, like, when they hoover you, the right answer, like the right thing, correct thing to do at that point is to not talk to them. Because just because they're hoovering you and they're hitting you up does not mean that they forgot all the stuff they did to you all of a sudden and they're this changed person. It does not mean that they like you or love you or have had this big epiphany that, we are meant to be, whatever. Because they're going to come with, they either going to come really strong or they may try to be subtle with it. Either way, it's still the same thing. They're trying to gauge where you're at. And pretty much when you get hoovered and you respond and you have went no contact, the first thing that's going to happen to you is you may potentially get love bombed, or, and this is why I say don't respond, they may hit you up, you respond, and they may block you. Now you're wondering, like, why would somebody hoover me and then block me? Like, why would they do that? Because they're trying to make you feel worthless. That was like a brief shot. Y'all in the woods, they done saw you, they done got their gun out, they trying to pop you. You keep getting away, and then they basically lay out some bait and catch you. That's basically what they're doing. Now, you will be surprised at how petty these people are, because it may be a long period of time and the person will come back and do this, right? Now, a lot of times when you're getting hoovered, it's because they're trying to switch out the filter, potentially. But also, you guys, they're going to go about all these situations the most nastiest way they can. So if they hoover you and say you go along with it, they hoover you answer, and somehow y'all end up talking and now y'all finna link up. If you link up with them and y'all get in that bed and you know what's happening, that will be the end of the relationship once you leave. They're going to treat you like a prostitute or something. Like, they're going to treat you like somebody with no value. They're going to treat you like you mean nothing and you never meant nothing, and I just came back to check if you meant something and you still don't. That's what they're going to project on you. And that's why you have to take precautions to keep yourself safe. Okay? Because on top of that, I've heard people that have gotten hoovered and fell for it and messed around with them and caught something. So it's not a joke. It's not funny. Like, it's crazy. Like, and they know what they've done to you, plus all the other stuff that you don't know about that they've done to you that caused the relationship to end how it is. Doesn't matter how long time goes by. Narcs are never changing. I can guarantee that with my life tonight, that a narc is never changing. And I've noticed that, and I've tried this, and I've seen it, and I've tested it with multiple people, female and males, that I thought, after not being around them for a period of time, and they kind of act a little bit normal, it was all fake. Just like how you may go out in the public and you're very, 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 very well mannered, or you may go to your grandmother's house and you don't cuss at all, but then when you're at home you're cussing. They present themselves however they want to present themselves, right? So when they hoover you, you got to understand, if they are a person that lacks love and they lack empathy and they lack this, if you think about it, what the fuck do you want with me? Like, why are you hoovering me and you just treated me bad and you did stuff to try to reflect a narrative that you were hoping I would believe, especially by going to get another partner before actually breaking up or whatever, point y'all were in the relationship. They're doing it because that's exactly what they're thinking. That's exactly what they're thinking. They're thinking, okay, I dogged you. Let's try it again. You gonna let me back in? Let's try it again. That's what they're thinking. And they're not happy people. So a lot of times we don't be seeing them, we don't be talking to them, but we be just assuming, like, as time went on, like, and you've gained clarity and you may have gained some happiness and, you know, have got accomplished things, you know, while you haven't been dealing with this person, these people have still been miserable. They're still the miserable person they were when they were in a relationship with you. The only thing is they do stuff that they can edit. So, like, when they post online, they can post a picture with somebody smiling, getting married. They can post all that stuff. Pictures mean nothing. And I think a lot of times it really means nothing when it comes to a narc. And if you've ever been someone that was around a narcissist a lot, what you'll notice is when you get the hell away from them, you don't even want to look at pictures of them. You don't even want to look at pictures of you with them. You really don't even want to look at pictures of yourself potentially when you were in a relationship with them where they weren't even in the picture. Because when you look at the pictures, you can remember what this person was doing to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's really traumatizing. So a lot of times when y'all want to sit and be sad about it, and I get it, you know, because mine, you know, he tried to do a whole lot. Like, I never really told him what I wanted, but he tried. I could see that he tried based on stuff I've said, not necessarily talking about myself, but just based on how things I've said and how I viewed stuff. He tried to make me jealous with the new person, but they look like Dennis Rodman, you guys. I can't, you know, I would try to help him make me jealous, but she just looks like Dennis Rodman. I can't do it, you guys. I can't do it. I just can't. I just cannot. So, but yeah, so when they Hoover you, you got to know that this is a person that was manipulating you, disrespecting you, smearing you, all this stuff, right? And mind you, when they doing all this stuff, y'all are cool. This person calling you, texting you, I love you every day, all on your line, blowing your line up. You know, they doing all this. We're not knowing at the time, but they doing all this. And they really smearing us behind our back. You know? That's who that is. That's hoovering you. So, in reality, if a person did that to you once, and that's who they showed to be, unnecessarily, unprovoked, being a grimy piece of garbage sewer. That's what they choose. They chose that for you at the end of the relationship and during the relationship, because they always been that. But what's gonna happen is, y'all, they hoovering because, like, again, they're weak. You know, they hate it. They think when you get discarded, you're supposed to just lose your mind. They are actually mad that you don't lose your fucking mind when y'all break up. They're mad about that. Because that invalidates the value of them that they tried to hijack by being with you and dogging you. And I'm going to be honest, when I got hoovered, what did I think? I was disgusted. I felt like, and I didn't even respond or nothing, y'all. And I kind of wanted them to hoover. I think that was an egotistical thing, kind of like that. I wanted them to hoover because I was trying to do it, man. Listen, I'm the child of a narc. When you're the child of a narc, you basically a kid that has had to go toe to toe with your parent trying to bully you. And once you do that for such a long period of time, you be on that. Like, you be on that type of timing. Like, and you have that swiftness for that. But you got to be careful because people try to use your energy for it. But when it comes to this, bro, and they hoover you, it's either they're in a relationship with somebody and they didn't fuck that up, and so the person kind of ain't want to fuck with them, so they ain't giving them no supply, or they just want to inflict pain on you. Like, and a narc will do that just because they've been wanting to inflict pain on you and they haven't had the chance, and now they have the chance and you're answering, and the last thing you want to do is be in no contact and then you answer a hoover from a narc and then the narc ignores you after. Like, that is so heartbreaking and hurtful, and it really just reopens the wound from the very beginning of the last, situation y'all had together. So yeah, I wouldn't answer it, you guys. And don't be surprised that if you think you want to be hoovered and you get hoovered and you feel like you want to vomit, don't be surprised, because that's how I felt. And I have not really wanted a hoover since that. And I realized, like, I don't want this person. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all psychological stuff where somebody traumatized me, and that's what it is. But that don't equate to me needing a weirdo in my life. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm not even weird, so why would I have to be around a weirdo, But yeah, narcs never hoover for good things at all. And, They don't have anything good in the works for us when you answer those Hoovers. And they don't have good intentions. And they want to hurt you even when they're no longer with you. That is the goal. Pain, pain, pain.